Welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing? Fantastic. Welcome to the Nikki Clarke Show here live at Paintbox Bistro, 555 Dundas Street East. And I am so happy because today is the day of love. And can't you see love is all around us? It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And there's so much going on in the world. But before we say anything, I want to ask you a question. What time is it? That's right. It's time for Hot Topics. And joining me today is an amazing gentleman. Please welcome our resident DJ for today. How you doing, sir? What's your name?
Christian from Magical Moments. Nikki, thank you
for
having me.
Make some noise. DJ Christian.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Nikki Clarke.
Thank you.
There we go. Much better.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for coming down and doing this with us. And I'm so inspired by today. Look at this set. It's just gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful, and lots of time and effort put into this. Gorgeous design by Emmanuel Decor Inc. Elizabeth Lakatosh and her family put this together.
I work with them a lot. They're amazing family, amazing product and service they do.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit about your business.
Magical Moments, we've been around for a long time, specializing in everything from weddings to corporate events, charities, you name it, we can do it. We do DJing, MC service. We also add live entertainment, and we also do photo booth services.
Right, and you're also married to a very special lady, DJ Monica Allard. She was on our Christmas show.
Yes.
Yeah, such amazing. So, lots happening south of the border. What do you think of this whole thing with Donald Trump and the judge putting a ban on his travel ban?
A lot of it's ridiculous. I think it's just for publicity, but that's him. You're fired. That's Donald. It's all publicity.
You think it's all publicity?
Yeah, he really don't know what he's doing.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a shame.
It really is a shame. It's an embarrassment. People have been kind of comparing him to Nixon, and they think he's on his way out sooner than 4 years. What do you think about that?
I'm surprised he lasted this long.
Really?
Yes.
It hasn't even been 100 days.
I don't give him 6 months.
Wow.
Not even 6 months.
Amazing. The Donald. And so what's going on in sports?
Sports, well, we got everything in Toronto is doing very well. We have the Raptors, we have the Leafs, the Marlies, who are amazing farm team for the Leafs. They're doing very well. And just around the corner, we got the boys in blue, Blue Jays.
All right, so that's all coming up. Baseball season.
Just around the corner.
Awesome. I was in Ottawa the last couple of days. I just got back last night. We were there, myself and a group of other organizers in the Black community. We were at Parliament Hill doing some lobbying for Black History Month, and it was a really historic moment, meeting members of Parliament and pitching to them ideas of how we'd like to, put our visions together to perhaps have a museum for people of African descent. So We'll see how that goes. But yeah, there was a lot of fun in Ottawa. And Ottawa, pounded with snow. Walked out the car and there was snow everywhere. It's quite an experience.
In Ottawa, you got snow. In Toronto, you have like Florida. There's not even a snowflake outside.
Not a snowflake outside. Wow. So what's new for you? Any projects coming up?
Well, it's booking season, wedding season, so we have all the bridal shows.
What is wedding season? When does it
wedding
start?
season starts about maybe April 1st.
April
so
1st?
April
Okay.
Fool's Day. All the way to November. So now you got booking season. Bridal shows, vendor shows, basically everything to network your business.
Nikki Clarke Show.
The Nikki Clarke Show.
So it's happening.
Everything to network your business within the industry, basically from DJs to decor, photography, dresses, jewelry, you name it. This is the time that our business deals with brides and grooms to be.
Okay, so your specialty is music, and what's the most requested wedding song ever for you? What's the number one thing that you hear all the time?
It depends if it's a first dance or if it's just a regular song. I would have to say Billie Jean from Michael Jackson is one of the most popular songs that's requested each and every week. For a slow song, I would say anything by Celine Dion, Michael Bublé. Those are very popular songs that are used on a week-out basis. And now Ed Sheeran. He's phenomenal, and the last couple songs he's had has been very popular for first dances.
Okay, excellent. And where can people find you?
Definitely.
Where can people find you?
People find me. MagicalMomentsDJ.ca is my website. info@magicmomentsdj.ca, 416-725-5135. 35 is DJ at the end. You can find me pretty much anywhere on social media. Just look for Magic Moments DJ. You'll find me.
All right, so DJ Christian, we're going to let you do what you do best. You're going to be spinning on the ones and twos. We're going to have a fabulous show. We have amazing guests for you, so you don't want to go anywhere. And we also have karaoke. You're here at the Nikki Clarke Show, live Paintbox Bistro. Be right back. Thank you for joining us here at the Nikki Clarke Show. And sitting beside me is the co-founder of Oh Yes, and also the co-founder of a conference coming up for Black History Month called Looking Back into the Future. Please welcome CHANNON OYENIRAN to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. You look lovely.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you so much. I try. So tell me a little bit about your background leading up to co-founding Oh Yes, and you co-found it with your husband, is that correct?
I co-founded it with my husband, Oh Yes Education, with my husband Solomon. So just my background, education-wise, I have my honors in my honors bachelor degree in Caribbean history and studies, and my master's in slavery studies, and just going away to the UK and getting that education and that background on slavery study and such an important topic for me, something I'm passionate about. Just kind of led me here, just wanting to educate people and give people that knowledge of Black history, especially in Canada.
So getting all this amazing information, this vast amount of education, were you planning on teaching it at some point?
Teaching, speaking, going around to schools, different groups, organizations, and just speaking to people about Black history and giving them that knowledge that they don't know. There's so much rich history here in Canada. The Black presence has been here for so long, and a lot of people don't know that, and I wanted to showcase that.
And that's a valid point, because when I go and do presentations in schools or other organizations, very few people know about Black Canadian presence. Exactly. They know about Martin Luther King, or they know about the achievements in Black America, but
nothing in Canada.
Very few people know about the great achievements of Viola Desmond, who'll be gracing the $10 bill next year.
So exciting, yeah.
Awesome. So tell me about co-founding Oh Yes and what that is.
So Oh Yes Education, again, it's with my husband. It's just an organization that we created to inspire people in different aspects, whether it's leadership, to give them education on things like Black history, marriage, everything. We just wanted to capture everything and just give people options and know that they can go forward and do what they need to do.
Okay, great. Now, you've got the conference coming up.
Yes.
Looking back into the future. Now, when is it going to be? What day?
So the conference is next Saturday, February the 18th at 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's at Tropicana Community Services in Scarborough, which is 1385 Huntingwood Drive, right off the highway, so it's easy to get to.
Okay, so tell me about the conference.
So the conference is meant, again, to educate. We have wonderful speakers. We have former boxer, motivational speaker, you know him well, Spider Jones. We have PhD student and educator Natasha Henry, who creates curriculum for schools to teach Black history outside of Black History Month, which is so needed. And we have another PhD student, Deidre McCorkindale, who's a native of Chatham, Kent, one of a community that has such a rich, long-lasting history, Black community. So we have wonderful speakers, we have prizes, we have 50-50 draw, refreshments, food is always good to draw people in, and that knowledge. So we're just encouraging everybody to come out for those few hours and really learn something new.
Okay, and is there a cost?
There is a cost, it's $10, but if that's too much, don't let it deter you. Just, we want to see people come. So even if you come and you don't have the money for it, please come. We want you to enjoy and get that knowledge.
Fantastic. And how has it been for you? This is the second year,
This
right?
is the second year that I'm doing this. I took a leap of faith in November 2015 and just started planning this conference. And the first one was last year, in which you spoke.
Yes.
And thank you for that.
My
so
pleasure.
this year, just getting bigger and better and just Yeah, just gonna have a wonderful time next Saturday.
Now, what is your vision for the Black community? What would you like to see happen in the next, say, 2 years?
I would love to see Black history, which is Canadian history, taught in schools throughout the years. Not just February. I want it to be taught in the curriculum. I want it to be in the curriculum and not just seen as something in February, right? That would be my main goal. And for just Black people to know where they're coming from, the achievements we've done and the sacrifice and that we've done so much, especially in this country. So that's what would be my vision.
I think that's really important. And for anyone to soar and to have a really good understanding, they need to have that proper education early as possible.
Yes.
Because if you know your roots, you can't be uprooted.
Exactly.
You know, when the storms come.
Yes.
So that's amazing.
Yes.
And how can people find you?
People can call me 647-909-6788. Email me CHANNONC425@gmail.com. Twitter @HopeFreedomXO, at Looking Back Into. Instagram, Shannon OYENIRAN. I'm Facebook, Shannon OYENIRAN. I'm there. I'm on everything. So please contact me for more details.
Awesome. And you have, is your baby a year old now?
He's 8 months.
8 months, almost a year.
Yeah,
Awesome.
He's trying to walk. He's quick, giving us a run for our money. Yeah.
I love it. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you,
And
Nikki.
happy Black History Month. All the best for your event
Thank you
coming
so
up.
much.
Thanks so much.
Thank
CHANNON
you.
OYENIRAN, everyone.
Thank you.
We'll be back. Thank you for joining us here. We have another fantastic guest. She is the founder of Be Social Management Inc. Please welcome Daniela SPIRLAC to the show.
Thank you.
You look lovely, darling.
Thank you, Nikki. I'm all prepared for love.
Yes. Awesome. Isn't love great?
It is.
It
Actually
is.
need to collaborate with your team. You know,
Yes.
they are in events. I do events. Why not?
Absolutely.
I think it's a great
yeah.
opportunity. So
Yeah, magic moments, music, and then we've
Yeah,
got
great
Emmanuel
DJ.
Decor Inc. and some other amazing talent that we're gonna get to meet later on, and your talent.
Absolutely.
So tell me about Be Social Management Inc.
Yes, Be Social is an event management and production company. We customize events according to customers' needs. So what that means, we want to know who's your target market, what do you want to achieve with that event, and then we create memorable experiences for you and your clients.
Oh, I like memorable experiences.
Yes, and
Definitely.
you know where that comes from?
Where does that come from?
Well, years back, I used to work for Celebrity Cruises Royal Caribbean International, which is
Wow.
the second largest cruise ship company in the world. And when I was in charge of the loyal guests of the company and VIPs, so I was loyalty ambassador, I used to organize events up to 1,200 attendees. So anything,
many?
1,200 attendees,
Okay.
yeah. So imagine like all those galas that you see in movies, you know, with food carving, ice carving, like lots of money to
So
be
you
spent.
managed all of that.
All that,
Wow.
yeah. So I experienced what it means, 5-star cruise line. I experienced what it means, luxury, right? And how nice it is to be treated the way we all should be treated, right?
Like
Celebrities.
kings and queens. Yeah.
Right. And then I became the sales manager for Celebrity Cruises, so in charge of multi-million dollars revenue. And I learned the business side of it, you know. And this is where I said, wow, if I would do so much work for myself, I probably would be millionaire by now. So there we go. Now I started my own company. I branched out and I wanted to start with event management because it's one of the most powerful tools that one person can have. It's an amazing marketing tool, right?
It
So-
is. It's more powerful than paid advertising. So if people have a fabulous experience, they want to share it with people they love, right? And
Absolutely.
the people who get this information, they trust you.
Absolutely.
Over, say, a Google, invitation or an ad,
pay-per-click.
paper. Yeah. So that
Yeah.
is powerful. So I've seen it in action, networking really moving your career to the next level. It's who you know.
You're right.
Would you say?
You're right. I believe very much in the power of networking. I highly recommend it to everyone. All my clients are through networking, if you can believe that. And it's all through word of mouth, right? Doing an amazing job. That's the best thing that you can do for your clients. Sure. And I can tell you a story, actually. How
like
the
stories
power
here.
Lots of stories. So the power of networking. So I believe that, yes, you can be focused and you can go out there and think of who you want to meet and be very strategic. But I also believe in the fact that you should be open to meeting everyone around you, because you never know who might impact your life in the next 5 minutes. It can be in an elevator. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I'm that type of networker where I'm just very interested to know people better, right? Because networking means building relationships. And it's not about what I need, it's about how can I serve you, right? And I can share you the story. I went to one of the major hotels downtown Toronto to do a site inspection. And this lovely sales manager, she was like, Daniela, you have to come to this evening event. And I was like, oh, I'll pass for this evening. I used to go to 4 to 5 networking events a week.
Wow.
A lot.
That's a lot of energy.
And, that night I said, you know what? I'm a little bit tired, a little bit exhausted. I'll pass. What is different? You know what I mean? And she was like, well, have you heard of eWomen Network? And I said, my apologies. No, I did not. And she was like, well, girl, if you didn't hear about eWomen, it means you didn't do enough networking. I'm like,
you better recognize.
all right. So it's like, I liked her very much. I left everything aside that I was tired, exhausted. I said, what if I'm missing out on something? So I went. I met this amazing woman, the CEO, Sandra Yancey, and I became a member right there and then. And let me tell you, I normally don't take my credit card right away. Like, it has to be something special. I have to
you have to resonate with it.
That's right, with their vision, right? So I did, and 7 months later, I became the managing director for eWomen Network Toronto chapter, right? So it's like, this is like one of the largest women's network in North America. So you see, just because I said yes,
you were open.
Correct.
And you were open to the dance, because
That's right.
dances are set up for you all the time, but some people never get up on the dance floor.
Right.
But you were there. You took the
Right.
opportunity, and look what happened.
That's right. You just never know. And this is only one of the stories. In my own company, Be Social Events, it's actually, it was born out of a need, the need that I had to socialize and meet people. Because when I came to Toronto after leaving celebrity, taking a break, I didn't have any friends. I worked 8 years with them, traveling around the world. So it was time, right? So when I went out and I saw all these amazing people and I networked and I saw how from one friend in 5 months, I built about 700 contacts in my database.
Wow.
So it is very powerful. I strongly believe. And that's why I said I want to make a difference, because I didn't know I have to go to network. Network was coming to me automatically before, right? I was surrounded by 3,000 people every single day. I didn't need to go anywhere.
Right.
But here, you need to know where to go. And I had no idea. So until one day, and I had this amazing person, she was a Rotarian. And she took me to a few of the events in Toronto, and I said, wow, this is really powerful. This is how people do things. So I said, Be Social is the key to gain success, both personally and professionally, because it impacted my life in such a big way that I need to change lives as well. So that's why I named my company this way, because I believe in the power of networking, and I believe in connecting with people.
Okay. So here's the question. How did you connect with me?
Oh, my God. I actually was last year at a different location. You were with Andrea Ivanka.
Yes.
I think she was there.
It was
and
up on Queen Street.
I don't remember who invited me then. So that's the first time when I met you.
So a guest invited you to an interview that she was doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then right after that, I think we connected somehow on Facebook. And then not long ago, you reached out and you said, Daniela, I'd love to invite you at my show. And I was like, wow, I'd be really delighted. Of course, I know you're doing amazing things for people.
Thank you.
And I'd like to thank you for that. You change lives with with each episode.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah. And because of that, I actually have a gift for you.
Gifts? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Thank you.
I do not
So
promote
sweet.
alcohol, but I promote celebrating yourself. I believe that we all should celebrate ourselves because we work so hard
It's true.
and we forget to live the moment. So here we are. This is for you.
thank
I'll let you to have a look.
Aw, thank
See
you.
what is there.
Daniela's, you're so sweet. Thank you.
You want to check what's inside?
Yeah.
Check it out.
Awesome.
It's
I'm
for
gonna, and it's very true. When you're an entrepreneur, sometimes you wake up in the morning and say, "Why? How did I sign up for this gig again?" Because it's a lot of work. There's a lot more blood, sweat, and tears in it than the glamour that people see. So it's really important to take time out, take care of yourself, and celebrate. So this is awesome sauce. Ooh,
I love martini.
You know what I like, lady. Thank you so much. This is beautiful. Let me put it right here. Gorgeous. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
And
I want to thank you for making a difference in our lives.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you for what you do. And tell us how people can find you.
All of you, I look forward to connecting with you, knowing more about you. And of course, if you'd like to organize memorable experiences for you and your clients or for you and your families, feel free to reach out at besocialevents.ca. So it's B from Bob, E, social events with S.ca. And of course, you can also contact Nikki Clarke, and she will be providing you the details, no problem.
Anytime. Daniela SPIRLAC, everybody. Beautiful lady. Be Social Management Inc. founder. We'll be back. Thank you so much,
Thank
Daniela.
you.